How's it going, LB?
It's going good so far.
What were some of the points of emphasis for you throughout the bye week? Sort of where were you focused?
Just getting back mentally ready and physically ready. Nothing too major. It's just another day.
What are some of the things that stand out to you when you start looking at Washington State?
They're vets. Long, DBs are long. And all around, they're just really good defense. We'll see. That's all I see. I haven't really looked into it strongly, but from what I've seen, they're tall, long, and vets. So they played a lot of football.
How do you feel about your performance up to this point in the season thus far? How would you evaluate yourself?
I feel like I did the best I can do. I'm doing the best I can do, and I can only control what I can control.
Where do you still want to kind of improve the most?
Just being me, going out there, just having fun, playing football.
How do you feel like the receivers' chemistry as a whole has developed with Jaden compared to where you guys were at last year at the start of camp this year?
I feel like he's more comfortable with us, and I feel like we just need to connect on some points, and then we'll be fine.
Was there a point of emphasis for you individually during the bye week?
It just basically honestly for me, I was just catching up. Not catching up. I was just focusing more on school than football. That's how I personally thought it was. But of course, I'm mentally ready, physically ready, and I know that next week is going to be a big week. So yeah.
Who do you feel like has really stepped up to this point in the year as sort of leaders of the offense, just emotionally, as far as establishing that culture for you
Leaders
guys?
of the offense.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say Jay has always been a leader since day one, since he's been here, and he's just continued to grow.
Is there, going into the second half of the season, is there one area that you feel like that you guys really need to just dial in on and nail down to have a chance to get your goal out?
Talking about last game?
Going to, based on what you know from the first 7 games, one area that if you want to win the South or reach your goals, is one area that
We just gotta win. We just gotta eliminate the fouls and the foolishness. We just gotta win. It ain't rocket science.
As a receiving core, you guys had a few drops in that Utah game. How do you go about improving that and making sure that doesn't happen?
It's always hard, right? You go into the bye week with a loss
Came out. Honestly, I don't know.
Once the bye week, there's definitely a lot to it. You play it
Practice. Practice how you play.
What's Coach Wade's message kind of been to you guys?
Coach Wade's message. He's like, we see him as one of us. Like he's a homie. He's our coach. Of course, we respect him, but he really doesn't apply stress on us as other coaches would do. He let us be our own player. He let us he learned a lot from, I would say, from Coach P. Coach P let us be us, how we want to run, how we want to do things. But of course, he has to enforce things, but it's nothing too major.
The goal is to just be
What about the catch and run versus Utah? How did you keep your balance on that?
I guess I just always had it in me. It's nothing I practice. It's just something I got.
What about shifting the ball to the other hand? Were you replaying Merlin's punch out on that play?
I realized that our team has a lot of fumbles, and I just didn't want to be one of those players. So I'm more of I'm a very smart player. I really didn't want to fumble, so I just protected the ball.
Awesome.
Thanks, Elvie.
Appreciate it.